Today, we can talk about Sierra Leone Parliament. For the past week or so, we don't talk about the good work them where Parliament they do. Where they try for pass the 2020 Finance Act. And how then they try for work and speak with a voice where they show like say then concern for the people of Sierra Leone. So inside all their work then they, well, something that we grab our attention and we think say we suppose for Leone na table today. That's not the pathway the Sierra Leone Parliament they sit down and agree say then forget non-accountable Imprest for the president, the vice president, and later they add the Speaker of Parliament, when Honorable Abass Bundu. The international trip them within the take. They expense them. This one not include air ticket. You not get nothing for do with air ticket. But any other expense, any amount where they ask for, they're supposed to forget them. And where they go, where they return, they're not supposed to give account. Nobody not for ask them question. But that money they where they be give them, where they say they go need for that particular trip day. And before that money they go be approved, now only the president of Sierra Leone, where na President Bio, na him go agree and na him go approve. So na him go approve for who? We go say for the vice and the honorable speaker, because in the president is everything inside it. But since now they approve for the two people, then yes, he go approve for himself. Some people then say na suite of office. Some other people then say, this in no one look right too. It make people then be given that say, okay, when they pass this bill, who side the opposition be there? Well, you want for no? Make we listen to Abdullah Blah as he report on this particular topic we talk on today. Listen to this.
The Salon Parliament this BNTM don't agree for the 2020 Finance Act, where the Minister of Finance, Jacob Yususafa Bengole, before MP them, although it been take more than 9 hours during MP them debates for cuts and put and take inside different section them, now this act, before them been finally agree for them.
Those clauses relate to expenditure. And expenditure clauses, we cannot start it now.
In our opinion, it is the right time for this particular clause to be here. All of us.
One of the area them, we been slow the speed na the committee stage na the well of parliament. Now one way Honorable Daniel Kuruma, where they represent constituency 46 na Koinadugu district, say clause 42 for change section 65 of the Public Financial Management Act of 2016 and read say the 2020 Finance Act now go give the president and the vice president on accountable Imprest. We mean say na money where the president and the vice president no go account for, but go use them as pocket money for the international travel them. This clause continue inside paragraph 6. Say, now the president no more for agree for approve this facility Honorable Daniel Kuruma in point na that this kind provision not for day inside the Finance Act, as he say Finance Act them just kinde for direct our government for get a couple and not to how for spend this couple or that for spend them.
The president has the right to approve what he expends on overseas travel together with his vice. No problem. What we are saying, those clauses relate to expenditure. And expenditure clauses, we cannot start it now by bringing expenditure clauses into revenue generating bill. This is for revenue generation, not revenue expenditure. It has never happened before, and we don't want to start it now. We don't want to set bad precedents.
But the leader of government business na parliament, Honorable Sidi Muhammad Tunis, been stepping for the Minister of Finance. He say the president and even other presidents them will be done pass can spend plenty money during their travel overseas. We make it fine for make the president get money from the country in purse. We go account for.
Those people, they spend so much. Take for example, if His Excellency President Bio is in Kenya or is in Ghana, the host country will always provide courtesies, including protocol officers, including security officers to them. Tell me, all this clause is saying is to give the president the opportunity to ensure that he is able to do all of those expenditures under the law.
Exactly. So those expenditures are not to be here.
This debate between Honorable Daniel Kuruma and the leader of government business, Honorable Tunis, been last for over 1 hour and none part them not been grieved for left in company. Forget right, but the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Dr. Abass Bundu, been rule say, although Honorable Daniel Kuruma no make bad points, but the Finance Act na one way they talk about government money business. We make, if we talk about our government for spend this same money, the leader of government business in point safe they in place.
Even though the bill is entitled Finance Act, the practice thus far has been in our parliament to treat the finance bill as an omnibus bill that contains provisions relating to the generation of income and also provisions dealing with principles relating to expenditure of that thing. This is not to say that the honorable member does not have a salient point.
But after this episode, other issue have been show face back inside the same clause 42, paragraph 5 and 6 of the 2020 Finance Act, been get for do with that for benefit from this facility, as Honorable Lahemara, where they represent constituency 42 na Falaba district, say the Speaker of Parliament self forget pocket money where it travel go other country and a money where enough for account for.
Allow me to read the sentence in this way. Notwithstanding any provision to the contrary contained in this act or any other legislation, there shall be a non-accountable imprest to provide for the daily international traveling expenses of the president, the vice president, and the speaker, and the speaker. Then you continue from there.
As you hear, not to Honorable Lahai Mara no more think this way, as other MP themselves been by in idea, and for some time the speaker been quiet na in seats, and be the watch with MP them be the bank aid on this issue. But the speaker later been use big man sense and been give the word to the Minister of Finance, Jacob Jususafa.
Let me ask what the reaction of the minister is.
Mr. Chairman, the minister not get mine.
Mr. Chairman, honorable members, number 5 has to be discussed, but we need to look at number 6. That the authorization to use that non-accountable imprest, the power is conferred the president to determine the benefit. But
the Minister of Finance must been full up, but not been get way. But for finally Greece, the speaker forget pocket money way if for the travel go other country them, just like the president and in vice.
Mr. Chairman, honorable members, I think the House of Parliament deserve much more respect. I really have no objection to include the speaker. As long as 5 and 2 go together.
We don't add value to the speaker,
But now one great MP from the SLPP been pick up say, waiting the Minister of Finance, Jacob Jesus Safa don gree for, no go give good name to the SLPP government, when a Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, where they represent constituency 132 na Lombly and other area them.
The finance bill before us, as against the PFM Act referred to by the Minister, the PFM Act is clear, makes provision for revenues, makes provision for expenditure in section 27 and section 29. I want to advise that we stick to those provisions and allow the president enjoys the current ambience that is enjoying, or the current portfolio that is enjoying, that is using to travel. And let us not add additional campaign material for the APC to campaign against us. Mr. Chairman, given this type of...
By this time, tension been done one back na the well of parliament, and Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte not been tapped there but move one motion say MP them. In fact, not for agree say the president and in vice or the speaker forget pocket money with enough for account for, and time being rich for make the speaker cut the case. And also it been first put Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte in motion.
All in favor of Honorable Tawa's motion, say aye.
Aye.
All against Tawa's motion, say nay. The nays have it.
As you hear, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte not been get better support from even incumbent SLPP member them of parliament. But listen, the answer we MP them been give with the Speaker of Parliament been put Honorable Lahai Mara in motion.
All in favor of Lahai Mara's motion, say aye. Aye. All against, say nay. The ayes have it.
This time, even the SLPP MP them been support Honorable Lahai Mara, and it clear now say the speaker self don't join inside the privilege we been just there for the president and in vice inside the 2020 Finance Act. Forgive them pocket money when they travel go na other country and na money we enough for account for. But waiting you for no clear now that although the three people go enjoy this facility, but now the president's number go agree for the vice and the speaker them pocket money and in safe young. Me na Abdullah Blah the report.
We want to tell Abdullah Blah thank you for that report today. You don't listen. Waiting na you thought. Waiting you grab. Waiting you agree with. Waiting you disagree with. Waiting you question. Waiting you no question. You ask? Because some people in the ask will say, wait to Tawa from Lomley. Na in one green Tawa. Now because they ain't get the name, someone they ask say, who side the opposition be they? They know you read them. They don't be there na the well of parliament that they dey or waiting. When a one green person na in grab and nobody no support them. Even though waiting in grab for say on na concerning next election. Say make APC not use this against we. Make a count Usman Toli. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform.
Thank you very much, Triple A, and also I would thank Abdullah Blah, the reporter, for these comprehensive reports we able to get from him regarding the Public Financial Management Act of 2016. First of all, let us just give an overview of what in the old Public Financial Management Act, when an amendment to 2016, what is it about? Then I will set the stage by looking at some critical questions then, where it baffled me. And I also believe, say, a good number of the listeners will baffle them. Well, the section, mostly when they discuss now, section 65 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016. What did they do now? Then bring in some new subsections then. Then bring in some new things then. And one of the things that we then bring Now, under subsection 5, where it talks the president, the vice president, and the speaker of the house, when Abass Bundu, they not forgive no account on the money when they spend overseas, or in other words, the expenditure when they take overseas. So they not forgive no account of them. And subsection 6 says the only person will get power for approve short expenses are the president, nobody else. So then you begin to ask questions. But before I go into that, let's just say kudos to Honorable Ibrahim Tawa. I'm really impressed with him. Because even though a member of the SLPP party, now the only man who will stand up and say this is not right. But first of all, don't think. We know the present situation of the country. We know the criticisms that way they don't levy against the president on the overseas trips. We know about this anti-corruption, what they try for fight corruption. If we consider all them grounds, all them facts here, why then just to continue to give power to the most powerful man in the country? Don't forget, the president is the number one most powerful man in the country, followed by the vice president, and then the speaker of the house. These three people then, they don't give them more power. Say whatever expenses one undertake abroad, we will not forgive no account of them. For me, it surprised me. Because we get forget, we send them people here, we parliamentarians them, for three key functions. One, for go represent me. Yeah? Secondly, for go make laws, and then for go do oversight duty. So we expect, especially with the opposition in power, for let them stand up to some event here. These are just sections that we bring in the Constitution, forgive the president, vice president, and the speaker of the house more powers. Why is it that nobody not there where we talk say one check the expenses where the president undertake? What is the logic where this man for the account of the expenses where they take abroad? Whose mechanism will go put in place? When this now the only mechanism will for be able to put in place for put this man into questions about all the money here where they fly out, where they go and spend. How will we ask them for give an account of their expenses here? So why then for bring this clause again inside the own constitution? They just want to tell me say the president is powerful. Nobody will for ask some question over voting it is spent. I'm shocked. Well, the analysis based on some 2 or 3 questions. You will look for us. Why is the APC adamant? Because this is the time we expect the APC government to stand up and say, look, this is not right. This is nothing where been there in the Constitution. Nothing where we just don't bring inside the Constitution for give the president more powers. And even where they make the amendment to this section 65. The Speaker of the House not be made it. This is somebody inside the wall of Parliament. Now he just bring and come. It's a law add the Speaker there. And then people allow for short amendments to go ahead. The question is why APC allow this sort of amendment to take place. Is it a setup? You want to ask, is it a setup? Like where Honorable Ibrahim Tawati. He said, no, not allow the opposition when an APC for use this clause, this new amendment where they bring, can not allow them to use this against me tomorrow. For say, look, we have been bringing this, and I bring this, and I bring this. I want to agree with Honorable Tawa. Maybe somebody will ask. Maybe I make APC just keep quiet, watch them. Tomorrow they will use them as a weapon for fight against the SLPP government. It could be. So now just let them do what they want to do. In future, we will use this same clause, this same amendment clause where they bring camp, for law we fight against them, for law we campaign against them. It could be one of the reasons why APC government keep quiet over this. And the other possibility again, APC, them don't they dominate them over the years in terms of, what they do inside the well of parliament. Maybe them say, now we just want to stay quiet, remain peaceful, for law we keep the peace, because to be honest, if there is anything where APC government for blocking a parliament, these are some of the things them where they for strongly blocking a parliament. Because as I was saying, this is all a way of giving more powers to the mostly powerful man them in the country. These are one of the things that will be expect APC for stand up and say, look, this is not right. Especially so where a member of parliament from the SLTP government, where Honorable Tawa, don't take the lead. I be expect the APC for rally around this man and say, look, this is right. No, allow this bill to continue, this amendment of the 2016 Act for continue. So don't stand behind Tawa, don't strongly oppose this. But again, the question is, why the APC so quiet over this matter?
Yes, then again, make a kind say, Usman Tholi. APC quiet, yes, but we still get NGC and we still get C4C. So let's say APC want to use this as a tactic for next election, make them pass them, then we'll go use them as a campaign slogan, say, where the gun be dry, then say the president where they travel not for action for nothing or whatever. So usai NGC and C4C be there? Why themselves not speak out?
Very good point. Very good point. At least we expect, say, even though they don't get better voice, because if you consider the number of NGC and the C4C representatives in the well of parliament, they're not cool. But at least, like what you say, at least one or two of them from the gap, they're putting Honorable Tawa, Ibrahim Tawa, do, maybe then for that day for create a sort of incentive for let the other people then join them for let a revolt against this amendment. That could have been a possible reason. Although they don't get better voice, but I believe say, with their own force, maybe then they for stimulate other people within the well of parliament for revolt against this thing. But overall, the way how things they happen recently inside the well of parliament, and they deliberate on issues for a longer hours. Remember the Financial Services Act, where it gets something to do with the mobile phone service delivery. They deliberate on them for a very long time. I think about 9 to 12 hours. But in the end, what will happen? Then just give their own support, throw away their own support, just like that. So when they begin for worry, what will happen inside the well of parliament? Parliament na place for bringing our own opinion, deliberate on that. Yeah? And especially this one. This is one of the things that will be strongly opposed. I guess forgive me, although I don't lay my own premise in my own foundation, but again, I therefore be critical in the sense that, too much power, absolute power, absolute corrupt, absolutely. When somebody gets too much power, they act ultra vires. There is a tendency for let's do something we against what the people want. At the end of the day, and I just want to think about the logic why this thing for come anyway. You don't forget, everybody get right for account. So we, how they spend with money them, we tax the whole they pay. Yeah? The president is fly, so many trips, we always justify. But again, we ask them, how you spend with money then? This how in they spend the money here. The money, if you might fly with a woman, you fly with, you get other people that we can fly with. At least slow down, wait for the check. If we're really serious we're really concerned about where the president to take, we're not saying enough of fly them, but this is one way we will check them for make sure, say, exceed the amount of money we expect to spend abroad. So now that no more me want to put on the table, but as I said, those are the critical issues. Look at how, you feel say the APC and NGC and C4C, where they represent, their own parties in a parliament. Why are they quiet? Is it a campaign strategy? Is it something they plan for use against the SLPP government tomorrow? Or is it because they want just peace to keep the peace of parliament? For let things go before? Are they acting in the national interest? So these are the questions. Yeah, those are the two key questions where our law we put on the table today. One is a campaign strategy for the opposition party. That's one. Number two, is it because them party are the ones seek the interest, the national interest, so they want to keep quiet, let parliament function properly because of the tension where we know they happen in the parliament? Is it that they don't want no more tension? Yeah, especially the bold declaration where they don't go make, they don't go commit themselves and say they want to bring sanity in the parliament. So now that number one put on the table. Thank you very much, AAA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Usman Toli. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You don't hear waiting Usman Toli in Leone table concerning the non-accountable imprest for the president, the vice president, and the honorable speaker of parliament. Somebody they ask, say, why make them not even add the Chief Justice Day so that it will be the 4? Whenever they travel out of Sierra Leone, the expense, they not go account for them. You think, say, the way how the economy day right now, na salon, na so it's supposed to be? Or you think, say, na suite of office? You agree with parliament? You feel, say, the opposition then forbidden team up and ask more questions? All man they give then comment. Make I read one or two comments. Adani Wuri, he say he's so disappointed with the opposition APC party because waiting do they not challenge or block this particular amendment. When make I open the phone line. Yes, caller, you dey live on here. You name and who say you dey call from?
Yeah, this is Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get a platform.
Me, I don't listen to this thing. To my own assessment, I believe in a corruption in disguise. Because waiting check and balance therefore inside politics. We want to practice democracy in Africa or inside Sierra Leone. Now the whole thing about democracy is about check and balance. If they not check you and we'll get check and balance, then it therefore. Why president or vice president or chief justice, speaker of house, they're not for account to their money there. That form of corruption, because imagine if they travel alone, let's say chief justice, speaker of house travel, you want taking girlfriend, party, family, and some of them trip there. You will be a common man self. where they take vacation, we see how you spend more money on vacation. Talking about now, they don't give you power or they don't give you authority to go spend any money where you want to not go ask you. How about if you take $10 million, $20 million? So they're not going to ask you. When they ask you, you say, oh, I spend up on the trip. My family, me sick and we spend so money. Come on, this not make sense. People that suffer in that country, they every day. Every day. The president in trip, they always don't do from where he come and pay the calculator. Believe me, that one trip, they go able to build a powerful hospital or university or somewhere in our provinces. But we're not going to count that because the statesman, he left for go out there and lobby for the development of the country. Okay? Why now they want to make more ways for let they go to stiff? Because definitely they must spend money where they're not supposed to spend. Say they're not going to ask them no question. It not sound right. And we lawmakers, what did they do in the parliament?
Because now then I want to ask you now, because how we work now, the finance minister input inside it because he count onto them. He put the president and the vice president, forget the non-accountable Imprest. He count onto them, then the MP them feel say, well, let's have get an umbrella parliament, make them chucky name inside it, make it go be then 3. Then now they all 3 don't get them. At first you say corruption, so the corruption are on who that impact?
Believe me, the corruption will come. It must come from the Speaker of the House. Now, Mawe corrupt. Now, Mawe corrupt from the time. I know him. Now, Mawe corrupt from the time. But we'll not go to try for.
Yes, let not go that side.
The Speaker, the lawmaker there, what did they know therefore do? As people that they don't say, Tolly, Mr. Usan Tolly don't say that, he said, don't say, why they not raise question? Why they not able to fight against it? Why the lawmaker they not? What did they do for? What did they represent the people for? Why the people that vote for them they not able to talk voice for the people there? Why they not able to do that? So they get number one, they get a big blame to me. Somebody not go just kind of a finance minister not go come on with all kind proposition put in a parliament when I accept her like that. Come on. They make the United as the lawmaker say, no, it's not right. Not for be so. Then I them call check and balance of government. You know, they say the finance minister, if they don't do this kind here, they don't get away with it. Believe me, we're not going to surprise when they say, we cannot put no law to law for law to pay the first lady. Because definitely, in America, Europe, first ladies, they know they get paid. They know they get paid. The stipend or whatever, the salary, which their husband they get. And you're not going to surprise me one day, Sierra Leone Parliament pass up. And the stupid one, oh, sorry for that language.
Yes.
The lawmaker, they not go think about it, they go one pass and say, now Brian woman. Then, we'll pay the vice president in woman's salary. We'll pay the Speaker of the House in West salary. It's not going to surprise me. Because if that kind of thing they had to go on, will lawmakers they not kick against them? That country, they head towards disaster. Because, as I say, we're not going to surprise one day. The finance minister not going to say, well, if the president, let's say the vice Speaker of the House don't go, how about the foreign minister? Instead of travel, we're not going to pay in expenditure. Parliament back, it don't sound right. It don't sound right. People that they suffer every day, who are the diaspora, will they suffer too? Because all them body they head on to will, which cause them. All night yesterday, I don't able to sleep. Amount of call the way they coming for me from Salo, say where, cousin, brother, na Christmas is come, so my way not coming for a long time. It blast me phone all day. Because of the thing the way that they go through. And you know they blame them because they don't turn all kind way for get money they're not able to get. Look, transport now, all in this year. Somebody for go sometimes say not able to get transport because they say petrol, not the petrol price to go up. Then now the will lawmaker that the pass say president, vice president, speaker of us, they're not for question there. for spend country money, taxpayer money. That market too many people in ticket where they pay to tax city council every day. That's more money the way they pay. They harass them for pay them tax the day. They pay them tax there. Now they're not for question there. How for spending country money there. It not sound right. We left for talk to we opposition there. We opposition lawmaker there. Let it stand, let it kick against that building. It not sound right at all. It not in favor of the country, it not in favor of the common man. Because there's no way it not will favor the favor even everybody in that country. Now that will be me up. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Tripoli, Jalo, I come from Germany.
Yes, Jalo, you get the platform.
Sarala, Mama, Tripoli, you know what's in the money? Me, na they are in a parliament. APC, NGC, C4C. Waiting make them not talk. Why may not vote against this thing when they pass in parliament? Waiting make them set more they say that they waited 2023 for fight against the party in power. Now therefore tell we say yes, then they for Sierra Leoneans there. So when 2023 come, we consider them. But if you then sit down yonder, say them pass law in a parliament, say now so president for take, he go fly, vice president back take, he go fly, speaker of the house back take, he go fly. That guy go to fly every day. Me boy Juldeh Jalo go to begin fly back like how president they fly. Speaker of the house back for the begin they fly. Because they go to get the money no more, then they go to reach themselves. Whilst we people and they suffer. What are the things say the government for the do them here now? How for minimize the water key now? 1. 2, the tickets how they talk about. 3, follow people and get better life, a better medical. Not for the state, they need to check the budget where they go holiday or for go yanda. So APC, NGC, and C4C, with the front support, the one the way they are against the SPP, where they are against this talk here. For me to win let them win in a parliament, say me no pass. Because why you president for fly you don't get account. You don't say accountability in anything. You don't come, you they take money they go. So if you go give $100,000, $200,000 for go holiday, next week back you take her back you go. So how the country go develop? So 2023, APC the cow the strategy then they because they run in a parliament, now they 40-something in a parliament. No, not talk. So 2023, we know why them ping there with NGC and C4C. May them just set them out like how they set them out so today. We think about next thing tomorrow. Me, I don't want safe.
Okay, Olandi, thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Nice from New York.
Yes, I said to get the platform.
Yeah, AAA, thanks for the platform. Listen to the speaker, listen to all the riots, what they do at the parliament, just because they want to be so greedy in the sense, we didn't feel that this government or this administration don't come in, they want to be very transparent in terms of what they do. Now they bring this new story, just because they want, like the other caller say, crook, corruption. Then they want that. I guess they're not going to go anywhere. They have to just like think and sit back. Yeah, so even when you walk, if you go on business trip, you mileage, they want to know how many miles you drive, how many gas you consume, what do you buy lunch, the receipt that you need for submit them all. And then they don't want account for anything. I think this greediness, needs to stop. Them politicians in our country need to really think about it and then see, say, when they can at the public office, they're not kind of public office for get gentry. You can have public office because you want to make a difference in the society. You want to make an impact in the lives of all the citizens of that country. The country not go there all the time. Anybody will sit down on my just want to take it put in pocket. It really disappointing and it really sad for Yeri. Saying that this not the new amendment they want to bring. They bring amendment about things and where they change the lives of people, about health care, about food and sanitation of the country. Now then can't see no more than one bring up. I'm so disappointed. I hope somebody have to reject this. Somebody have to. Thank you, Triple.
All right, thank you very much, Asatu. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who side they call from?
Hello, my name is Gugiatu. I call from Norway.
Yes, Gugiatu, you get a platform.
Let me want say, I want to start first from the Minister of Finance. At least all time way they give way the word where they talk, but say them they get meet up, they inherit bad economy. For me, they start with them first. I'm officially safe again in where they see how the economy they go na the country. For making say the then kind decision they safe again say for care and go na the parliament. I'm not be the expectant safe that kind with it. Because a lot of things they for them at the country. Could you imagine you go with two people, see waiting the parliament then go add another one person. And like when one caller be the talk, not so just SAPC no more the APC they see for CD NGCD. At least if we're not able to stand for the people now, we know why you getting voice 2023. We know why you not to also for the papa drama. We're not able to fight for the people not only them put on the phone. You see one person when a SLPP supporter grab. They don't go on done for motivate on herself for make on herself work with her. What one I want tell? When I want tell we say they know they give away for talk. They know they get away for talk. They know they get away for talk. When they just sit no more quiet or then they cut the young side where we know they really say na distance if they talk. Then they cut the young side all now they we want know. Because for me then are this parliament here so anything we can then just silence no more like say they not did it. What in the one can't tell we 2023? We know why you get that. We know why you get that at all. And what would they say for would they say the last person we get all thing at the president. Now if for sure say yes, he seek the people interested he did it for the people. We open press it go turn this offer down. Not to the time this. Not to the time this. The country not need this too much expensive. They increase number. Waiting all this. What's for me they help the poor people Nothing will not they see. Now this same minister don't say 2020 with all them budget here we don't increase for 2020. Waiting at the two that they put in place for sure say yes 2020 the people will live a better life. We really disappoint. We'll not be the expect this at all. We'll not be the expect this. At least if I would give some good news there, now news sources say yes, improvements on can social and social improvements on can a lot of things for improve in this country. We disappoint Tripoli.
Right,
This
thank you very
each
much,
and everybody shock safe. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, my name is Abraham. I call from Juldeh.
You get a platform, sir.
Yeah, people will tell you thank you for this forum. To start with, I'm not disappointed, and I expect that. What happened, so it was expected, so me not disappointed. They showed in color. This now make me point. I talked a couple weeks ago, say, Salon na two class of people in Muge. The political class, when I the politicians then they only care about themselves and the rest of the people then. They don't care about the people then. They don't care. And as people they ask why make APC not say anything or NGC or C4C, they are all in the same pot. Not so about APC or SLPP, NGC, C4C, now the same people then. Because you watch them, they're all in the APC, you don't come out. You want to know NGC na SLPP don't come out. You want to know within a C4C, majority na APC. So are the same people then. So I'm not disappointed because I'm not be expecting anything good from them anyway. The only thing will make me feel for the poor country. Because the country sorry, we doomed. Salon doomed. I don't care if some people will say, okay, we talk negative. No. Not to me they talk negative. Now let's see we see now they talk. If not them people there all day, no. Now make when they talk say they fight corruption, and not a better thing. Not a better thing. Because this is not the classic case of corruption. The classic case of corruption are in this. Then nobody not fool you. It come on right from the cabinet, right from the president. It pass on to the finance minister. Finance minister take on a parliament. Don't the corrupt people and parliamentarians them, they self put a speaker in. We are in trouble. We don't. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. That continue for listening people the time.
All right, thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who you call from?
Yeah, good morning. This is CDB, they talk.
Yes, CDB, you get the platform. What's in your contribution?
My contribution is that one thing with Sierra Leone politicians, then they need to think about the masses. If you see presently, all men don't go into politics, not for selfish business. They know they think say that the poor people and see the way then they suffer, where they deprive, and they enrich themselves. Now them put them at the power. When time for campaign, then they go out there and talk to the people then when I can have power, I go do this one, I go do this one. As soon as they don't get the position, now tinted mutka then they work out now. You know, they even know when they pass my area. But try when they on campaign, even a picking self they meet na treats and they come down and greet them. Hey, you can't greet you now, you know, say, oh no, we people there will not go this, no go that. Now see then the laws and where then they pass. Some people then they blame the opposition when the APC. Yes, that's not their own view. But my own view is that since this government can have power, a lot of orders and where they don't they pass, now bills and where they don't pass, now that parliament the APC they vote against her, but still then they put her into order. That's why them feds then get the majority in parliament. Anything we then say now, it pass through, right? But let them think. Today, then they will be don't put them there. But they not there forever. Election they come back. Salon trade and now it's different. We they learn every day. We they learn every day. Now the president they say in the fight for corruption. To me on side, and don't be the chairman for corrupt salon now. Because that building, if Namidi na the power, or Namidi na the president for Salo, even another day, when I read that news day, I go say, hey, Dandy, I know why area and to if you get the people at heart, every day na so then they molest people for them to 200, 500 taxes than where they pay. Now, if you they spend Dandy, why we know for ask you how you they spend now? If you know to selfishness and greedy, heartless politicians in another country. My brother, would they pray for them, we they not get Salo at heart. God the punish them this world and next world. That's good. And the chief ministers, we see some issues that they happen in that country, then my brother. Salon, we need prayer. If we not pray, we people don't suffer. Indeed. So that can be your contribution as of now.
All right. Thank you very much, CDB. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, I live on here. You name and who you call from?
Yeah, this is I call from US.
You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, the first question I want to ask you is, what is the balance of power in terms of the representatives, the parliament and in members, and the SLPP and the other opposition parties? Then almost people the SLPP get in parliament.
You know, say at first, now APC be the lead with the numbers in the parliament. Then be do that rule in a court where APC be lost up to 10 members them, 9 to 10 members them, where APC lost 9 to 10 members then now SLPP they lead, I think it's 72. If I'm not wrong, but the margin not to that great. The margin not to that great between the two. We get, I think, 4 from C4C and 6 from C4C, and I think 4 from NGC.
So that means the SLPP can pass any bill in parliament without the support of any opposition party.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make here. You see, waiting over happen here, the opposition not get anything for do. They can't stop any bill where SDP want pass parliament. They can only talk. So if they even then talk, they go to the vote. SDP will pass the bill where they propose. So and for blaming the opposition, then. Yes, they can talk, but there's nothing they can do because they don't have the majority in parliament. So when it comes to this expenditure, I think the government is going into too much expenditure, and then for the control that expenditure, they just create new ministries then, and now then they do other expenditure where they don't know for the give account to anybody for it, so it doesn't make any sense, If they try for and then build up the economy, and see why they create more expenditures, and then try for save money for provide things for the basic needs for the people of that country, electricity, water, and hospitals. These are the things that they should be focusing on. But they just they do expenditure with the benefits the parliamentarians then, See, it doesn't make any sense to me. But as one of you callers said last week, where Mamadou Diallo was talking about the deplorable condition in the airport, one of you callers said, the people will be patient. Well, let them be patient. Because that's some people that they talk, we're not patient, things will change, we're not patient, So let them see so. If they not change their attitude to try and start doing the basic stuff for the people of that country, it's going to be very hard, really hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We all want to see that light today, but with the way things they go right now, man, it's going to be tough. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Lawrence Ponce. I call from Ohio, USA.
Yes, Lawrence, waiting your contribution.
I agree with the point that way Mr. Tolly make, where the program begin. That actually na 2 points, but me want add one. What if then why we sit down, they not talk? Then say one can do the same thing tomorrow, we they get power. Because, the power, they change hands. This is not time for SLPP. The next one will be APC or NDC, who knows? So sometimes it's possible to say they want to keep the peace here, which is good. Because when we look at what's not happening, now the well of parliament, we need peaceful deliberations for take care of the people and business. But waiting, like I say, I want artists, sometimes APC wants to sit down, like somebody say, nah, set up. So they say, we then get president, and get speaker, then get, again, whoever they want to put there, then go put on there. So the people in their own business and interest, work. And the lady, no way right, and the other people only talk, say, listen, the country no get money. Why make before they allow them to they happen? No nation, not for the way civil servants, not for give account of the people and money where they spend. This is a corruption to the highest degree. Not talk straight. A corruption. Why you don't forgive account to you people them, but how you they spend the money?
I want only the corruption on other team part.
On both APC and SLPP, the one who support them kind of thing and the SLPP, right. And then a power. What if them people are they use them kind of means for London money? For ask them. Yeah, any amount to them pull at the country for go spend. Like when somebody self say, okay, let's say my girlfriend, it may not be, one of them, I take my girlfriend, he go do what he get for do, and not for account for anything. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so disappointing that, it depends me what they talk. We all they try to follow people and live better lives. Is this the way we want to do it? I mean, seriously? I don't want to talk a lot because I just can't a job and I can't punch in for. Can't pay me not to do what they account for myself. But I thank you very much. Yeah, I thank you very much for the program. I just catch them one app they then call Radio Garden.
Yes.
You know, it all over the world, and it's so clear. I'm really happy for you. I can always listen. This morning, our music number, I'll be listening. But I'll talk more. All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller.
Hello to all my family and us.
Okay, yeah. Let we go through some of the text then. Okay, I think we don't get the caller back. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Hi, this is not James. How you do, bro?
Not bad. Yes, James, what's your contribution?
And I don't listen to everybody, and everybody, they just blame SLPP or this or that. But one thing I want to say here is the minister don't write something, okay? And then it don't go put everything before everybody. They say, let them vote. They not just grab say, this thing na pauper if it be a law. And I wonder somebody to make something where are very much happy, nine other sister where they know way. He said, be you not for sign up, or like be you not for agree. Of course, it makes sense. But now, the lawmakers, they all agree to say, they for support. Which, of course, the thing, it don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me for let them not give account to voting that they spend. But the thing here is, these people, they don't write, and they don't sit down. Let just assume to say now, BO and a chief minister, the all don't say, okay, now write this, and let go submit, and let we see. APC did it, C4C did it, NGC did it, and none of them not go able raise up and say no. Only now one SLPP man, and now when he grab, he say this thing is not fine. Then now everybody they blame now one somebody, and this is like I look at something not fair, because the
I don't understand why you say everybody they blame one somebody.
Yeah, because I don't listen to all to the one that all now way that they talk, that they say, oh now this that they accuse SFPP. So like how I say now one great sister winner from Norway. He said this somebody where if I don't say agree or disagree now, he left to BO. So like I want to let everybody look at them say the thing they don't take them before the lawmakers them. They say let them vote. They say let all man give in your opinion. And like everybody turn to mumu inside it. So let me feel so say if it them before don't raise up say okay no this thing not fine or this thing for go into law or this thing enough for go into law, then now for say okay then self don't say something. But like how people that they say something they want wait for 2023. So which of course it don't make no sense. No sense. And the thing now way it did now therefore work on and now then 2023, if he then go outside there and say now then they want use against SLPP the back therefore say then go vote in for him. So meaning now everybody support him. Everybody support say therefore use this, and which of course it don't make sense. Salon they go behind. Salon they go behind the layman away in a village in the plant and then in need for survive. So many I don't know more at the say, bruh.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you. A lot of people they ask where is the transparency? According to the text name we they get. Somebody say me could not make this against APC. He said this one na SLPP. Make we not bend the talk. He say na waiting SLPP do na this. Make a call this caller. Yes, caller, you live on air. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is not Mike from Philly, man. I just want to contribute to small thing. When them people have the kind of power, they not be saying they bring can change. And I change and say they bring. Why all man they blame the opposition? Therefore blame the people who say they bring change. The change when they bring now, all man they suffer, you know. Now they need for bring change where people they improve the country, but then again, you know, then they fight corruption, but everything they triangle at the country, you know. Me, I just against I tired with salon business, man. They treat the people like say we all are full money. Like say we not get sense, we don't know what they go on, they just do what they want. Complete lawlessness, no control over everything, That's my contribution, and
All right, thank you very much, Michael. Thank you. The finance minister care waiting in propose gonna parliament. Parliament deliberate on them and then think say then for add the speaker because now their own boss day. And waiting at this addition. And waiting at the reason. The reason be say whatever money as expense, as stipend, as pocket money, you give them any name you want give them. Apart from ticket, because this not gets nothing for with ticket. But apart from ticket, whichever money, they're not supposed to give account for them. I don't know if you read the pathway, I don't forget which of the MPs them. We talk say, when the president then can travel, then can get some protocols them, where the host country they give them. And some of them protocols and they are expenses. It talk about security, it talk about one or two things them. The one they be baffle me small. So I don't know if you, Sabiu, say when a president visits another country, the security where the other country they provide, the president will visit, now they pay for her? Eh? Because I don't know why that MPD supposed to make an example to that one they say the only one they need expense. Say the security we provide. Let me say now, like any president goes alone go visit. The security details, the southside and the lodge, the stranger we can end pay. Well, to me, I doubt that. I don't know who say if not so they be for William president where they travel, but I doubt that to me. And we they talk about expense. We they talk about money we then get for take from the taxpayers' money. Now that money they would talk about. The taxpayers' money. Say, whatever it is, where they make budget for fly, apart from the ticket, when they return, nobody should ask question. It come back to the reshuffle where we did talk about 3 days ago, where some of these people will come na the media for talk about the decision where the president make. What thing they say? They say the president, you can't ask the president question. You can't question the president. The president are the person where you know the question. They begin talking small. We don't reach to this point now. We don't begin seeing. Say, when the president travel, the vice president, when they travel and the speaker, when they come back, no for ask question. On Saturday night, I think it was Moses Flomo. Message, it asked, say, waiting na the budget for the president in fly one. You see, because you can see private plane, waiting na the budget. And I begin for tell and say, me, I don't know what's in na the budget. And now, we don't know, say, we know they ask. We not get for ask. Because at this time now, Parliament don't agree. Parliament don't pass them into law. People then they say, President Bill for turn down the offer. Because this is an offer. Other people then they say, the Minister of Finance, it is try for find favor na the eyes of the President. Now he make he do this. Other people then they talk back say, it's Alex itself, even the Vice President in name not be did it. Maybe for making not go look bad, now make them just chook the Vice President in name. Then, now, they don't add the Speaker of the House. People already support the motion, say it's suite of office. You hear one party parliamentarian then at the clip, at the audio clip, what he say? He say, we don't boost we Speaker of the House. We Speaker of the House, we don't boost them up. In what way? In what way? Transparency and accountability. But the transparency and accountability now, it don't get level. It gets outside the see, it gets outside the reach, and it gets outside in the reach. We not go want down the road when power change hands. Don't other people want begin ask question. Don't they say no, it was law. This book wake up as so you're not supposed to open them. Or then other one then they will come. They not even one for touch that book they because waiting do. Then say one for enjoy the suite of the office. But outside this particular suite of office, they left the people of Sierra Leone. Eh? They say not for blame the opposition them. Now for just blame the party we get majority. Then say not for blame the party we get majority. Now for just blame the opposition. I say for blame everybody. All man will be the inside the house there. All man. From the one we write and down na paper, we think say this is wise. This is wise. It can go to the wise people them. We don't elect. Say this person, he get the heart of we. Now we constituency. Make we send and go there. How we send and go there? Now so then self send and go down. Umulebi, he saying join we late. He say, but if this one no go bring accountability to the people them, he say in all right. He say in believe say President Bill no go support him. He say however, we also need to understand the procedure of some of them protocol here. This particular one who they talk. A simple one. When these three people want for travel out of Sierra Leone, then they get a budget. Apart from the ticketing price, then they get a budget where then they go with. But this time around, then three people there, or the two people them, na President Bio no more, na they approve them. And where then go? Where then come? Nobody enough to ask question about that money where then go it and how much they spend and how they spend them. After talk, I say, if it be good, make we see the party in opposition, make them criticize. Sarah Conte say, he say Tripoli, he say he's sorry on this particular topic. He say because there is no transparency or accountability, level don't change. Frank B. say the 1991 Constitution not in favor the common man of the country. He say that law they make for the common good of the political leaders. He say we have a long way to go. Frank B. I want to make you know say this particular way they talk so not to 1991 Constitution. No. This one a 2019 amendment to the Financial Act bill. Now amend then chuka inside it. Then add a paragraph inside it. This is 2019, not to 1991. And sadly enough, the parliament where we get today, think and fit say is supposed to be like that. Maribi say he said the constitution need for be updated. Say, but they trust the people are waiting in power right now for even change them. We want a better Sierra Leone. From where we talk about how to make the lives of the people and better for the basic things them. We still don't see parliament come together forget God go. But the basic of the people them. But Salon Parliament, the other day I say, yes. Remember that the one Easter passport prize? We then stand out the motion, then send the person go, say make you go get in with himself. Well, say yes, Sierra Leone Parliament at work, they're doing their bits, you know? That now then they make we send in a parliament for. Don't they look at it and serve we. Other person will say, not and man, not to God. Then can change. But we need a better Sierra Leone. We need a Sierra Leone we will boast of. And with this kind of laws, we know we ask the one they did before for money, then we they spend out of Sierra Leone, not even in Sierra Leone, out of Sierra Leone. We're not supposed to ask them, they're not supposed to be accountable. It's just sweet of the office. I think this was a wrong move. People then they say, then they expect the president to turn and down. Well, let we wait and see. If he go turn and down, or if he feels say, then they not the icing on the cake. So make the cake yummy more. We go wait and see. But we just ask him that he consider a manifesto for transparency and accountability. I can always say, if a bad precedent is set, no continue. Make it be a good one. But this is Sierra Leone. God help us. Now the Lock to the Home program. We go there back tomorrow. Make we see how we go help for push Sierra Leone go before. I thought talk I say in really want for see if President Bio go approve this. How then go give blank check to them. Saying they support SLPP, he say but this one is sorry. He say if they accept them, he say they don't feel big time. How the taxpayer the money, you go spend them, you say, they not for ask you. You can't account for them. That's what you have to talk, I say. We go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again. Triple say, tata.